Well, no one person and no one level of government is responsible for the mess we find ourselves in now on the housing front. I know I've watched with some interest the criticism that's been attracted by Gregor Robertson following his appointment as Federal Minister of Housing. And it's ironic to me because we think of Gregor Robertson as the mayor who transformed the housing scene in Vancouver. You think of the empty homes tax, temporary modular homes, partnerships with the Community Land Trust to generate more permanently affordable homes. Those are things that no municipal government had ever tried. And they were transformational. They introduced a measure of quick response and permanent affordability into a housing scene that had become unmanageable. We are used to talking about people not being able to dream of owning a home. But it's much worse than that. People now can't dream, in some cases, of renting a home in the Vancouver market. They drive east until they can afford something. So, that kind of a housing deficit wasn't created by one person or one budget cycle or one government. That's a consequence of decades of neglect, of inaction, primarily at the federal level, but also at the provincial level, much of which left municipalities and councils and mayors holding the bag for senior levels of government who should have been investing in new supply, and particularly new affordable supply. So I'm pretty gratified that the community housing sector is now in a position to be a partner, especially with the federal government as it's renewed its commitment to more affordable housing supply. And I think we can do great things working together. But it is going to require a concerted effort of all three levels of government, the private sector, the community housing sector, and it's probably time to stop focusing so much on whose fault it is and worry more about what the solution is. And the solution, as I said, is all hands on deck. No one can be absent from the table.